Hi everyone, I'm here today with Torkia, the founder of Oversave.
Hi, Coral. So honored to be here with you today and provide more information to all women from your audience.
So, if you're not aware what Oversave is, Torkia is going to talk us through what is Oversave.
So, Oversave is an online platform focused on women's fertility. We provide education and tools for women to understand better their fertility, check their hormones, and possibly freeze their eggs.
And can you talk to us a bit about the campaign? I'm sat on a bus right now in Al Sakel Avenue. Tell us a bit more about the campaign as well.
So, Fertility Way is one of a kind campaign in the UAE meant to increase awareness about the importance of early AMH testing. We go through our life without checking our egg reserve, and we come to fertility journey when we have a problem. We're trying to change that narrative for women to take things into their own hands early on, be in control, but also our objective is to change the fertility narrative. It's been something that we kind of ashamed of, a bit embarrassed of. With the Fertility Away bus, we're going all over Dubai and Abu Dhabi to bring this conversation very loud, very clearly to all women who come and meet us.
Thank you so much. And personally, for me, I had my own AMH testing a year ago and I had my own results. And this is something I feel really passionate about as well. Knowing that just knowing it's really, really important, isn't it? You know, my results are my egg reserve is slightly on the lower side. So then it's what can you do next? So what advice would you give to someone with, if my egg reserve is slightly on the lower side, what advice would you give for me, my next steps?
I would just encourage women to not panic. This is life. Fertility declines whether we like it or not. What you can do about it is discuss it with a fertility doctor over a teleconsultation. That's what we offer at Oversave. Not only insights, but actionable insights. So just talk about your medical condition, your concerns. I know egg freezing can be intimidating to women out there who think that it's a big surgery. Actually, it is more impressive, or it sounds more impressive than it is actually. So ask questions. You deserve information, you deserve answers, and that's what we're there for. So just use this opportunity to gather information, and if you can, obviously, if you can afford it, if you're in the right mindset, freeze your eggs when you're still young, early 30s, to save a good number of eggs, good quality eggs, as an insurance, not because you will have a problem in the future, but it's a backup plan.
And what age would you say is the best ages between to get an AMH level testing to start that knowledge of your fertility awareness?
I would say late 20s, 28, 29 and above. You should check your egg reserve. Like, there is only so many eggs you have in your ovaries. We shouldn't go through our reproductive years without knowing how much or how many we have left.
Yeah, that is something I didn't even know. We seem to know nothing about this until I did this test, and then I had a consultation myself and learned so much from that. Just on the phone, I did panic at first, I can't lie to you, and then after I had your, like, literally a phone consultation, I felt so much better. I haven't frozen my eggs yet, but I am going to do the new test. Do you want to talk about the new test as well that you guys have launched recently as well?
Yeah, actually, as you mentioning that, we have a new test that's a fertility and hormone panel. So AMH is telling you about your egg reserve, but it doesn't tell you about other underlying conditions that can affect your fertility, whether it's PCOS, thyroid conditions, hormonal imbalances, or maybe you're entering premenopause. Actually, it's happening before we think it's happening. We have a test that tests 7 hormones and provides an overview of your hormonal health beyond only egg reserve, and can help you detect any issues that affect your fertility or your reproductive health.
Brilliant. And then this campaign we're at right now is you can get your AMH level testing for free, right? Until the 25th of September on a bus around Dubai, right?
Yeah, like since launching Oversave, I've seen so many women not having the right information, not being able to afford testing because most of the time insurances don't cover fertility testing or treatment. So we're doing this as a first initiative in the UAE to make it accessible for women to make this first and so important step to understand their fertility. When you have the information, then you have choice. But until then, you don't even know what your options are. And that's what we're trying to offer, options to women. And whether they want kids or not, then it's up to them to decide.
And even if you can't make it to the campaign, I still think the testing is very affordable compared to even the UK. You guys are giving an at-home test that I think is very affordable still. So do you want to talk about the pricing for the AMH and the other tests as well between that?
Yeah, actually, what we have worked super hard to achieve is bringing down cost for fertility testing in this region. So for 350 dirham, you get an AMH test, that is a lab test with the accuracy of a lab test, and a free teleconsultation with a fertility expert. Typically, going to a fertility clinic to do the test, get your consultations, costs in the north of 1,000 dirham, which is some money for some of us. So again, 350 dirham, it's about 2 cocktails in Dubai now.
A brunch. A very brunch brunch.
Yeah, so literally no excuses anymore to say I didn't know, I cannot test, it's too expensive, because it's affordable now. So just do it. It's going to give you peace of mind or something to act on it.
Yeah, it's very affordable. I hope you don't mind me asking, what was your inspiration behind setting up Oversave, if you're happy to talk about that?
Yeah, definitely. The inspiration is my own journey. I've been there myself, moved to Dubai a couple of years ago, was 34, and a friend, not a doctor, I need to highlight that, dragged me to get an AMH test, something I had never heard about. And at 34, I was told that actually fertility after 35 gets really, really worse. And my best option, because I wanted a family, was to freeze my eggs. But it came as a shock that I could have done that earlier. I could have checked earlier. And now I was almost in a rush to make that happen. And after a few rounds of egg freezing, I managed to save a good number of eggs, which I'm very grateful for. But going through that anxiety journey alone, without the information, spending money on that, without knowing what I'm actually doing, is really, I would say, like an eye-opener that women should have that education way earlier on their life, should have access to testing literally in their 20s. And I decided I was passionate about, because when I asked around me, so many women were just like me, and that was not fair to me.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And on this campaign, you're actually going to give away, aren't you, an egg freezing to one lucky lady. You have to be on the bus on my right to get your free test and register with the Scan Me, and you could be in a chance to win egg freezing, which is not cheap, is it? Like, it is, but it's cheap for you guys, actually. Can you talk about your egg freezing packages and a little bit about that?
So in Dubai, our egg freezing package is at 21,000 dirhams.
Yeah.
It includes the consultations, the medication, it includes the procedure, and 1 year of storage. You need to know that we work with some of the clinics that we have selected, pre-vetted for their experience, their expertise in this area, and we do not add a single cent to the package that you would get at the clinic. Literally, that's the best price that you can get with our clinics. And yes, the idea of this giveaway, egg freezing package giveaway, is to support one woman with her fertility journey. So we're gonna gift her the package. Again, we wish we could do more, but as you said, it's not cheap, it comes at a cost. And for all the women who want a chance, they can visit us at the bus, come get tested, and register for the draw. That being said, even if you don't win, we also offer installment plans for women who cannot afford the cost up front, the 21,000 dirhams at 0% interest rate. So you can spread the cost over 6 months. It's based on eligibility. We'll run a credit score, but if you are eligible, that gives you a chance to do something good for you, invest in your future without breaking the bank, at least on day one, just spreading the cost over half a year.
Wow, that is amazing. I didn't even know that myself. That's great. And I'm definitely thinking about it. Every time I speak to you, I'm like, I want to do it. I really do. Thank you so much today. And yeah, discussing this. Thank you. Thanks.